So if you guys know Mr. Joe the Plumber, I would like to welcome, give a huge round of applause, to Mr. Joe Wurzelbacher.
Thank you very much for coming out today. Really appreciate that. First and foremost, I want to identify myself as a Christian. That's what I am. I'm a Christian. Secondly, I am an American. And third, I should never have to apologize nor defend either of those two statements. Now, you notice I didn't say I was a Baptist. The reason why I didn't say I was a Baptist is because I serve God. I don't really serve the Baptist. You notice I didn't say I was a Republican because I don't really serve the Republicans, I serve America. That is my job, is to serve America. That is your job, to serve America. And it is our job to make sure the politicians are doing exactly that job, and that is serving America. We all have that same goal. We love our country. I live in a neighborhood full of Democrats, all union guys, and all really my good friends. We barbecue together, we watch each other's children, we coach Little League Baseball together, and we want 99% of the same things, and that's a strong America and for the government to get out of our lives. Now, mainstream media, and I'm going to repeat myself a lot throughout this, mainstream media wants to keep us divided. Mainstream media and politicians. It's an age-old strategy used in warfare for hundreds of thousands of years. It's called divide and conquer. And that's what they do to us Americans. They make us angry with each other through different topics that I'll discuss here shortly. But they divide us and they set us against each other. And really, we're not angry with each other. It's these issues that they keep on propagating over and over and over. And that's where it's your job to turn that off and realize that, you know, this is our country. All we want them to do is do their job and get out of our way and let us live our lives. So it's our job. Now, one thing I want you to think about and take home with you today, just one thing really, it's freedom. What does freedom mean to you? Really think about that for a second. I mean, the dictionary says it's the power or the right to act, speak, or think as one wants without hindrance. That's what the dictionary says. Now, what does it mean to you, freedom? Freedom to me is a responsibility. That's what freedom to me is. It's a responsibility. It's the honor of the people that first created this great country, our founding fathers. I mean, they came up with a great idea, and that's called the Constitution. Now, for whatever reason, people nowadays think they're smarter than our founding fathers, think they can come up with a better system, and it's just not true. I'm here to tell you. So it is your job to understand the Constitution, make sure the people you're going to vote for, be they Republican, be they Democrat, Libertarian, I don't care what they are, but as long as they're truly going to represent you and your thoughts, your desires, what you want for America. That's what we need. So it comes down to you guys doing your job. That's what my job is. We need to really make sure people are doing their jobs out there. Most Americans, unfortunately, want to stick their head in the sand and let someone else take care of it. I've been a plumber for many years, and I tell you what, I never have taught the house in the building itself. It's never happened. So it takes a lot of actions, a lot of sweat, a lot of hard work, sometimes some blood, cut yourselves, all kinds of things. You guys need to get busy. So I'm very happy you guys showed up here, but don't go feeling too good about yourselves right now. You just showed up. Showing up is only half of it. Now, when you leave here, you need to decide what you're going to do. Are you going to get involved through an organization? Are you going to actually use your time and put yourself out there? Are you going to donate using money? But one way or another, you have to get involved because this problem will not go away without you getting busy doing something. I'm not here to make you feel good about yourselves. I'll tell you that right now. I'm here to challenge you. You know, and if there's any question as to why I'm doing this, I'm going to share a personal part of my life with you. My son wrote me a letter a couple months after this whole Joe the Plumber thing happened. And I'm going to read that letter to you, and then afterwards, and believe me, I'm not bragging. I love my son, and I tell you what, every parent in the world should want to get a letter like this. Because I know I do. I keep it with me always. It's in my back pocket. I think I'm one of the greatest parents, or let me rephrase, one of the luckiest parents in the world for having something like this. This is my, he was 13 when he wrote this. It says, the last 2 months have been some of the hardest and craziest of your life. I've had the time to reflect and admire how great of a person you are, how great of a dad you are, and also how great of an American you are. I am will forever be proud of you. To be able to be your son is one of the greatest blessings God has given me. On your birthday, we won't be celebrating you and Joe the Plumber. We'll be celebrating the day God put you on this earth to be a brother, a son, an uncle, a mentor, and a dang good political person. The best one to me, you're my dad. That's why I'm here. So what is important to you? That's my question. What is important to you? Is it family?
Yeah.
Is it God?
Yeah.
Is it able to worship God any way you choose and want to?
Absolutely.
So what's important to me is right here. It took me 9 years to get custody of my son, and I swallowed a lot of pride to get that, make that happen. I do not regret a second. That is the greatest achievement I made to this very second. Standing up in here in front of you is a distant second, to be very blunt with you. My son is my life, and that's why I'm out here. I want him to have the same opportunities that I have had as an American. I want your children and your grandchildren to have those same opportunities. They deserve those same opportunities, so it comes down to you. It is your responsibility as Americans to make sure they have that opportunity that you've had growing up. So I charge you with that. I challenge you to do that. And I don't care what your politics are, I really don't, because Republicans and Democrats are synonymous with liars, cheaters, and thieves. I'm not here to make friends, I'm here to tell you the truth. You know, they manipulate you and want you to vote for them any way they can get your vote. They don't do it through, leadership. They don't sit here and stand up and tell you, I don't believe in abortion. You're not going to hear many politicians say that out loud. You're not going to say, I believe in the Second Amendment right, you cannot have my guns. Again, you're not going to have many politicians really saying that. One group they might say it to, but the next group they're going to downwash it. They're going to play it down like, I didn't really mean that. Maybe something here we can do. No. I'm telling you right now, I'm Joe Wurzelbacher. I don't believe in abortion. I don't believe in same-sex marriage, and you can't have my guns. Now, I'm not running for office, but that's what true leadership is somebody's going to stand up there and tell you what they believe in, and then they're going to back it. Because in 10 years, I'm going to be saying the same three things. So you're not going to have to guess where I stand. Now, if you believe in what I believe in, then you're going to follow me. That's how that works. That's what leadership is. You don't find that in the Republican Party. You sure as hell don't find it in the Democrat Party.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, you can say Republicans, Democrats are what you call opportunists.
Yes.
They prey on your fear. That's what they talk about, drama. Now let's talk about a couple issues. We got the economy. Bush unfortunately passed the first big stimulus bill. Then Obama got in, passed the second big stimulus bill. Joe Biden can't make up his mind. A couple weeks ago, he said it wasn't working. We might have to do another one. And then a couple days ago, he comes out and says, hey, it's great, it's working. You can't believe them. They want to talk about experts. Well, look at where the experts have brought us.
Yeah.
We need common people to step up and represent the rest of us common folk. It is your job. Common sense ain't dead. It's just the elitist ain't got any. That's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. So we need regular Americans to take on that heavy burden, that heavy responsibility of serving their fellow man. That's what it comes down to. Now, I met Sarah Palin. I tell you what. Of all the politicians I met, I actually saw her wanting to serve her fellow man. So we really lost out by her not getting an office and serving us. It is a crying shame. But we allow mainstream media to divide us. Again, like I said, mainstream media and politicians do not want a united Americans. They don't want it. They can't have it because then we would make them do their job.